All right,
All right.
I'm gonna move this.
Would you like to explain the story of canned bread, good sir?
Oh man, I don't even know how it started.
It started off as a joke
It was that
during
fall
the
retreat.
last fall retreat. We were incredibly sleep deprived and started talking about canned bread, and it transitioned into canned Neapolitan bread.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they do not make canned Neapolitan bread, so we are settling for canned raisin bread.
brown bread.
Look at this high quality canned
Being a
brown bread of the raisin variety.
99% fat-free,
New England's finest.
ready to serve.
No cholesterol. Hey, no cholesterol for your
Yeah.
for your eating
We
pleasure.
can toast it,
Oh, it is ready to serve.
bake it,
It says right on there.
microwave. So we can toast it. We can bake it.
We don't have to.
We have to wrap it in aluminum foil if we bake it.
Well, it says ready to serve, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, so it's probably fine.
Probably.
So shall I?
Yeah, do the honors, Jake. Crack open a can of bread.
Crack that baby open.
Cracking open a lukewarm one with the boys.
Oh,
That's concerning.
Slightly concerning.
Been generating air from all the bacteria existing.
It's
in
been
the bread.
fermenting for who knows how long.
Fermenting for like years.
There's like
Oh my gosh! I'm
whoa,
looking
okay.
at.
Let's, before we look at it, pass
Just
it
the
around.
look.
Get that sniff.
Take a sniff.
Just like the look of confusion.
Strange. It smells like licorice almost.
Yeah, like it's like black liquor.
Kind of black licorice smell. It's really strange.
Like a twist.
And
So
so
should I just flip it?
Yeah.
flop it right on there.
You might have to take
Like
this top off.
smack
too.
the bottom.
I gotta take that top off.
So you have to push it through.
Yeah, I gotta push it through. I think.
Oh, here, do a smack.
It's sliding. It's coming.
There you go.
It's coming.
Baby.
Looks like a turn.
That's awful. What in the world?
It's like
This is a canned bread, boys and girls.
it feels like rubber.
What in the world?
Did they bake it in the can?
Sam,
Like,
how much was this?
I can't remember. Not very expensive. It was like
Okay.
$20.
Is it because no one buys it?
I hope you didn't pay more than $1 for this.
Yeah, really.
Alright, so I recommend toasting.
Recommend
Right.
toasting.
Recommend toast the canned
Oh
bread.
gosh, I can't see.
Like,
Why are you puking? It's bread.
yeah, but it came in a
It's
can.
just bread,
But
Jake.
it's not just bread.
How,
It's not
how much
just-
preservative is in there?
I don't know. Good question.
Check out the ingredients:
Loads of
water,
preservatives.
whole wheat flour, molasses,
Holy flour?
Holy flour.
With-
whole wheat
Fermented
flour,
with whole wheat flour.
dextrose, rye flour,
Rye.
raisins, degerminated yellow
So,
cornmeal.
I don't know who's gonna try it first, but I'm putting these in the toaster.
Yeah, slap that in the
I
toaster.
don't recommend eating this plain. Because
I mean, I'll try it plain.
I'll try it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna try it.
Rip.
I've eaten weirder stuff
What?
and can't.
Dakota, that was a horrible cut.
I'm sorry.
Just cut that piece in
No,
half.
there's
I'll
no-
take a part of it.
There you go.
Slam me that. Give me some of that.
Break me off a piece of that.
This is gonna be awful.
All right, ready?
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Big piece. What? You just. How big of a piece did you take?
Yeah. If I had to survive on this, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I think. You're just ready to puke, bro. All right. Initial impressions. Texture, overtones.
very-
solid 2 out of 10.
Yep, texture is very coarse.
Record.
Like, it's weird. It's like you think it's bread, and then you eat it, and then I think it crumbles, but then each crumb is like really solid.
Yeah. It's like,
So it's not like sandy, but it's like it could be.
I really don't want to swallow it.
I gotta swallow it.
It's like sandy bread. That's a good description.
Yeah, it's
Sandy
like
bread.
sandy, like
Like it's moist, but it's dry.
yeah.
Like it's very weird.
Ugh. Jake is just not enjoying this time.
Do you need some water, Jake?
I'm gonna need some water after
Dude, you
this
look
for
like you're
sure.
gonna die or something.
Like you just had a bad vision.
Oh god.
Okay,
There's a flavor. Like wow.
Down.
that's good.
Ugh. Chew.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Okay.
get one with like a raisin in it.
okay. Swallowing it is the worst idea.
Dude, it's just like chills down your
Oh.
down your spine.
Oh man, That's bad. Like chewing it is fine. Chewing it is okay. Swallowing it is awful.
No, I got a mouthful of raisin in that one. That was these raisins taste like garbage.
Swallowing is just dog awful.
I don't know how to toast candy. How long to toast candy?
Probably good.
Treat it like a waffle.
Put it on 3 and call it good. If it's thicker piece, put it for longer. If it's a thinner piece, if it's a thinner piece, you don't do it so long.
There's like flavor pockets.
Like Pop-Tarts, you'll put it on 1 usually, right? Like you just put it on the lowest setting. Like if it's that thin, like do 1. You know? Depends on your depends on your.
Really pop. And we're gonna test.
Like,
Know how to see this.
How do I get it up? This is very hot. Ouch.
Oh, I did it. Wait, you already put it through?
The finest.
Oh, you did.
That's why you don't.
You dump it.
That's
Cooking with the master. Cooking canned bread with the boys.
you just like you
That's not super toasty. It could be toastier.
Oh man, I'm gonna get sick from this. I'm pretty sure.
That's not as bad. That's not
not?
as bad.
Or like it's like spam where if you cook it, it's better.
Spam.
Spam bread. Just think of it as spam.
I'm not gonna think of it as spam.
like
Same
it's almost like hot banana bread, but then the flavor sinks in to remind you that it is not banana bread.
It's not banana bread.
Alright, I'm taking this little.
That's actually like edible, but it's also there's also probably a lot
there.
of butter on
This
it.
little pieces.
Yeah, this is. It's actually pretty decent. I think it's warm.
This
Like-
doesn't toast very well.
No,
Still very
don't
bad.
toast with the jack. It's been
This is
an,
some quality food right here, guys.
it's been an enlightening time. Not gonna lie.
Quality.
Quality food. I don't know. I feel kind of sick now.
Yeah, I'm feeling like garbage.
Come on, you have to finish that whole loaf.
Dude,
The whole loaf. That's all you can.
It's not a loaf. That's like it's a.
That is a tube.
You have to finish the
It's
whole
just-
cylinder.
It's a tube of bread.
It's
it's just a
cylindrical bread.
It's just a hunk of bread.
I want to know how they like how they put it in there. Like, do they cook it in the tube, or like do they cook it and then shove it in there and it just ferments?
More bread is served. That's all.
More bread is served.
Dakota,
Mr. Jake Hill, after eating this bread, what would you give your ratings as far as texture, consistency, flavor complexity?
Texture, flavor, aesthetic.
Go right down the line.
texture 1, consistency 1, flavor 1,
Overall.
overall 1.
Okay. Would you like to add any comments to that review?
It wasn't the best bread.
Okay. All right, Sam, Kosan.
All right, what are the
Rating.
categories?
Texture.
Texture, flavor,
Texture,
aesthetic,
flavor.
overall.
Yeah.
Texture.
Complexity of the
Pretty bad. I agree with the sand description.
Okay.
It's crunchy and moist. It is not a good combination.
Yeah.
Texture is a 1 out of 10. Flavor, I kind of like molasses. So like, I think it's the smell that throws me off. But I'll give a flavor 2.5 out of 10.
Oh,
Sorry.
ballsy.
And aesthetic,
Yeah, aesthetic.
aesthetic's pretty bad.
Appearance.
It's like a fungus.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of things look at like what. Nah, that's not appealing.
That's a 1 out of 10.
It's 1 out of 10.
It's wrinkly.
So after all that, your overall.
It's a 1.5 out of 10.
It's like
Dakota Feist, our next food expert. Would you like to give your ratings on this bread?
texture. I'm gonna go with 2 for the sole fact that while it does taste like sand, it is an interesting combination because it'll bounce between this could potentially be banana bread, and then you think you're eating sand, and then it's very unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's like moist and porous at the same time, which is not good.
Okay.
Flavor, I'm sure that's what some people would call it. It is not that.
Flavor.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. Solid.
Aesthetic, it's in the shape of a cylinder, which is geometric, and I guess that's kind of okay. What? But 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. Okay.
Overall, I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 10 because if I had to survive on it, I probably could, but
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I would very
That's
much.
see that.
It would give
yeah.
me more motivation to search for other like things to eat.
See, Dakota gets it right because there's no way you're gonna buy this bread just for your own enjoyment. Let's be honest. So you have to really kind of think about like if you were in a dire situation Like out of all the other things you could eat, would this be the thing you'd want to eat in like an apocalypse?
Because it tastes bad, but it's safe, and you don't have to worry about radiation poisoning.
Yes.
Probably.
Do we? I don't know.
Dr. Hunter Sanders,
Okay.
food expert. What is your verdict?
as a very very esteemed food critic in the town of Grand Forks, knowing much about the Norwegian and German flavor of my old homeland.
Yes. Before you immigrated.
Texture, raw texture is pretty lackluster. Not gonna lie. I've had worse. I'll give it a solid 1.5 because there's potential. If you cook it,
Wait, are we doing half points?
I can do what I want. It's my own rating, boy. It's like IGN. I can rate it whatever I want. 9.8.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on video game critics.
If you cook it right, I think it has like 2.5 potential. Like if you get it the right way, like the first time you cooked it, where it was like it was warm, but it wasn't like didn't have that weird crunch on the outside. Like that was okay. Like that was a decent texture. I was feeling that.
Well, there is
If you prepare this bread right, I feel like you can get potential 2.5 out of 10.
Too much heat becomes stringy, and that's not good.
Yes, that's the problem.
No one likes stringy bread.
Flavor complexity. Yes, complex. That's all I'm going to say. Perplexed my taste buds. Let me just remind myself real quick. Yep, that tastes like licorice. My bread should not taste like licorice. Raisins leave a lot to be desired. Yeah, it's just not something you want to be. But you know what? I could be eating puke right now. I'll give it a 2. Give it a solid 2.
Sweet.
Okay. Appearance. Look at this bread. Look at this.
Look at that.
Is this the first shape you think of?
Look at the coarseness and the bumpiness of that.
I mean, you could tell the yeast's been working on it. Definitely, with the holes everywhere. You know,
I mean,
like
clearly
something's been going on.
It is a tube.
Like they tried cooking it at least.
An attempt was made.
I don't know. I think what kills me is that it's still got like the can ridges on it.
Yeah, you see.
Look at that rigidity.
Look at that.
This should not be there.
1.5. Actually, we'll go 1. It's the ugliest looking piece of bread I've ever eaten in my life.
The bread is ugly.
It's worse than the end piece on a loaf.
No one likes ugly bread. Hunter
No.
Sanders,
Yeah, no one likes
2018.
ugly bread.
It's just like a big chunk.
Let's
of
be
ham.
honest. If your bread looks ugly, it just doesn't happen. So I'm gonna give this canned bread for my enjoyment, like for like just casual enjoyment. If I had this bread and like needed to make a meal, and this is what I had, 1.5. If it were like the apocalypse, it'd probably get like a 5. Like if I had to compare it against different canned and packaged things in apocalypse, it'd probably get a 4 or 5. That is my honest opinion.
Sweet.
So.
All right.
That's
Thank
what I
you
got.
for your input, Dr. Sanders.
I
Uh,
feel like I am well versed to talk about foodie things
Yes.
with you gentlemen.
can we make this a regular thing and just try weird stuff?
We can.
Like, I'd be okay with that. But how do we top canned bread? Like,
Actually,
what,
guys,
what
I eat
else
this
is-
every day for breakfast.
I
That's
think
how I get
Boy.
all my energy from canned bread.
oh, okay.
Okay. That is Sam
I think-
Kosam.
That's
I
how he
think-
gets his bod.
Yeah.
That man.
Think this comes free?
this comes free
Pays for it in canned
from
bread.
years of canned bread.
Canned bread bod.
I don't think we can top canned bread.
Well,
Look how exotic.
we're gonna have to find
Look how
some.
it's We eat Tide Pods.
No, just
Sam, what?
no.
Did you say?
Look at this guy.
Boy.
This dude just mentioned eating Tide Pods.
Sam.
Please judge him heavily.
That's a bad idea. It's a bad
I
idea.
know, Sam.
Alright.
Eating Tide Pods or judging
Well.
heavily?
Okay. But yeah, we'll probably think of some more stuff to do, some more things to eat. Would you like a sign off here? Quick sign off.
What's our catchphrase?
Well, yeah, like, what are we gonna name our channel?
Bye.
Okay. Sign off, Mr. Sam.
Toodles, my poodles.
Toodles my poodles.
my God.
Okay, going.
You put me on the spot. I don't have a clever outro.
Perfect outro. Thank you for watching.